you can locate the sensation of ordinary mind. And if you can, bring your hands. Often we feel it as a density, like a sense of living in the head. Sometimes when we're really identified with subtle, we also get really identified with the felt sense of our energy. So you can really first notice ordinary mind, which is like I'm looking out from my head. And feel what it feels like. Let your awareness recognize what it's like when awareness gets localized in your head and it believes this is me, this little mini me, this thought-based me. Just feel what that feels like. Head-based, thought-based me. And then go ahead and see what it's like to unmerge from the mini-me. Into awareness. And notice just that shift. And go back and forth, just for contrast. Go into the mini-me. Look out from the mini-me's eyes. See the world with your thoughts. And then see what it's like to, wait a minute. I am the awareness of the mini-me. I'm not the mini-me. What's the difference when we shift to awareness? You feel that spacious quality? Right? You feel the kind of tightness, density, the feeling of thought, the feeling of very localized, and then space. You feel that shift? Yeah? Okay, see nods if you're agreeing. You feel spaciousness? Yeah? Okay. So now we've made the first move from ordinary to subtle. Subtle is the movement from thinking, thought-based knowing, into awareness-based knowing. So now we've found awareness, which is spacious. And then let's have awareness dive into our bellies. Boom. Because awareness is already inside our belly. So go to your belly and feel your belly from inside, which is different than your head looking at your belly or thinking about your belly. It's going in with awareness and having a direct experience of belly. And notice if thoughts keep trying to get you to go back to thinking, and see if every time that happens you can just keep directing awareness back to the direct experience that's knowing and experiencing belly from within. And just what's the texture here? What's the quality? So when awareness is aware of the texture in the belly, this is a subtle skill. If awareness was aware of a boundless dimension of the belly, we would be in awake awareness. But right now, we're just practicing subtle awareness in the belly. So what's the texture of awareness in the belly? What does that feel like? Notice what it's like to not be in the thoughts thinking about the past and future, but actually awareness in the belly. And can one person just say, what is it like when awareness is in the belly? You're doing a wonderful job describing the second level of the field, which the belly is the perceptive center for. So does everyone feel the soft, viscousy quality of this level of energy? The second chakra is in the belly, which goes to the second level of the field. And it's also true that if you laugh, you're going to increase the emotional energy. So just take a moment, and even if you're faking it, ha 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 with your belly. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, and then pause and just feel what happened with awareness with the energy of the belly. Is there any shift just from bringing some energy richness to the belly and to this level of the energy field? Can you feel a difference when you laugh? How it got, for me, it got more bubbly. Yeah? You feel that? Some of you that might have happened.
I got tingly.
Tingly, right. So you increase the energy in your belly. It's called energy richness. You amplify the energy of the second level of the field, and now there's more energy there, more resource. Beautiful. And it's a good thing. Water, in order to remedy the oral process, which is the shadow of water, we need to increase the energy richness in our bellies. Because in the oral process, we have a tendency to believe that there's not enough, and we let all the energy drain out of our bodies. So one more time, let's be full bellied. And can you unmute so we can do a ha 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 all together? Okay, you ready? You guys are unmuted.
But that's a risky game to keep making like. I don't know what to do.
Imagine someone was killing you. Imagine the person kissing in your whole life. I can't. All right, so now feel your bellies. Feel the energy richness you just generated. You know how powerful we are? Literally by just focusing on the laughter, we are bringing in the bubbling energy of water, the bubbling richness of this field. Yeah, because water is actually the heart and the second level of the field. Beautiful. Okay, so feel that. Feel the bubbles and how they bubble with the heart. Mm-hmm. Beautiful. So now we're going to take a moment and we're going to, from the bubbling, now we're going to, actually I'm going to do something. Instead of going through the doorway of awake awareness, I'm going all the way to simultaneous. So here we go. I think we can do this. So notice the local levels. Feel you got local belly bubbles, and maybe you feel a little energy just around your body. And see if you can actually notice that these bubbles and this saturated energy feeling is not just in your belly. It's not even just right around your body, but it's actually the waters that we are in. Feel this larger, viscous, infinite, warm, buoyant fluid, interconnected field that's everywhere. And this energy, this aliveness that's everywhere is all around and inside. It's like your body is of it. It's not just floating in it, it's actually interpenetrating through all of you. So feel how there is this infinite, warm, viscous, fluid, interconnected, vibratory, and it's infinity of energy. Not a personal energy, it's an infinity. Yeah, there's so much richness. endless supply. And as you feel this infinity energy, notice if you still have a part of you that's viewing this ocean, this infinity, this viscous goodness, this energy richness, this saturated yum. See if you're experiencing it from a local self. Do you still have a veil? Are you still think that there's a local me that's aware of this ocean? And if so, then shift the view and realize that you are aware of the ocean from the everywhere. Poof. In fact, see if you can feel as if you are this ocean of awareness energy that just happens to notice that you have a local body. Notice how that changes the experience of your body when you're aware of it from the ocean rather than from the local. Because I pointed to bubbles, some of us are a little bit going into fire instead of water, so I'm going to back off bubbles. I'm starting to too. I acknowledge it. So let's stay with the warm, interconnected, everywhere warmth. And notice that this quality of love, there is an eternal love that never comes or goes. This love is always here. This love is embracing everything we think, everything we feel, without condition. This love is here for all the parts of us. And this love is literally the substance we are made of. It has only been an illusion that we can separate from this love. There is no way to separate from this love. It is eternally here. And listen deeply. And in this silence, recognize this timeless love. That saturates everything, even the walls and the trees. It is the animating force. And as we recognize this everywhere love, take a moment and bring your hands to your heart and your belly. And feel how this ocean of love that we are, this eternal love that cannot be covered up, broken, or harmed, that cannot be silenced, is also emanating from your body and from the space of your heart and interconnects you. So take one moment. When you're ready, open your eyes, and from this field of love where we can all meet, see if you can, not particularizing with your eyes, but see the entire group at once. and see this entire group is made of love. And every being within it made of love. And take one moment and through the window of your heart and your belly, pick one being and view them. Notice the absolute exquisite preciousness of this being. That in truth you have never seen before. Because as we view through the heart of love, the miracle appears, the unnameable. And take one moment to realize that someone is able to view you in the exquisite mystery and preciousness of who you are, beyond words, beyond judgments, beyond any form. This is awareness touching essence. And feel the collective field when awareness knows it's love. And just a couple of words from here of what you experience. And then we'll transition and be with Rena. So what do you experience from here? Perfect peace. And can the group embrace the parts? All the parts, the ugly parts, the beautiful parts, the angry parts. Just allow awareness. And then all you have to do is notice. Your parts don't have to open. Your parts don't have to do anything. There's no agenda for you. So we're just allowing awareness from this ground of love. And know that when we're embracing Alon and all of his parts, the ones he likes and the ones he doesn't like, that we're embracing that in ourselves. That we're saying that every part deserves this love. We're in the realization of that truth. That no part is left out. Yeah. Mm-hmm. No part is excluded. No part is exiled. All parts of us included. Held.
I'm just going to take a moment and feel you. And then just give me a second. So what I'm doing is I am actively engaging my entrance into the field because I will be speaking. And so the way that I do it is to feel the field that I'm entering, and then I wait. And in the waiting, I receive the medicine, part of the medicine, a symbolic showing of the medicine that I'm bringing. So, so it's an offering into the field, which then as I offer, then I can receive the opening through the multi-levels and dimensions. I was taught by a beautiful teacher steeped deep in the Yoruban tradition that you offer to your altar, and in the offering to your altar, you're opening your hands, and as you open your hands, then you're signifying your willingness to receive. So just as I'm sharing, I'm also receiving, so there's a reciprocalness. And now I'm starting to feel it. So the medicine that seems to be coming through, let's find it. There is water, and I am initiated in Yemenya, who is the mother of the oceans. So I didn't realize that would come through, but so we'll open the doors for that to come into the space as we work together today.